Hi, welcome to Dirty 20 Gaming. My name is Bison, and I haven't quite gotten everything ready yet. All right, we are going to be playing some Carnage Heights tonight. Um, yeah. So here's our crew. We'll start with here.
Oh, hello. Dirty 20 Gaming is usually and sometimes known as me. But let me fix that first. Okay. Damn it. It keeps. Anyway, I'll talk first. Dirty 20 Gaming is now coming back to soon, 6 nights a week. Every night but Wednesday. We will be having a show. The one on Friday is 3 hours earlier, but everything else is at 6 p.m. Pacific. Tune in here on every night but Wednesday. If we're not here, it was scheduling. Tune in the next night. We almost certainly will be here. Uh, Next, while I fix my camera.
Next, let's go with Magic. You're
You're
muted.
muted.
Yeah. Nope, that's not my notes. Oops. All right, so yes, I play Magic. My name is Sarah. You can find me over on Tangor Productions. I'm working on stuff right now. I also Twitch stream over there on Mondays and Wednesdays. Wednesdays might be getting a change soon. I'm taking a break tomorrow. It's Valentine's Day. There's also something else in the pipeline that I can't talk about right now, but hopefully soon. Otherwise, you can find me here on Thursdays running the Fool's Gold campaign called King's Pirate, and you can also find me here on Sundays playing Lily O'Connell, the character whose accent I still can't figure out.
And next, let's go with Kraken. You're muted, bud.
Now I had to unmute myself. So for me, Valentine is today because it's 3 in the morning or in the night, how you prefer. And I love all of you platonically, players as well as all the audience and all the channel and all the watchers. Thank you very much for having fun with me and enjoying gaming. I'm playing on the as well as here I'm playing on the Friday game that Kevin was talking about, and it's earlier because me and Janet, the other player in the game, Kevin was nice enough to do it a little earlier for us, and there I play another crazy character who is a little less crazy than Kraken. He's a magical, a little unhinged, I forgot, aristocrat
Yes.
who thinks he's in head. He's basically an foppish stereotype from Gilbert and Sullivan, but he doesn't know he's a joke.
Yes.
And that's the idea for the character, but that's Friday. And today I'm playing Kraken, the crazy technician and Netrunner, who last episode freed an AI, who was a nice dog, so nothing bad will ever happen with that. Always happy. And that's me. And I'm Brill or Brilchon because I made up that name when I was 11, and I thought that Chan is like Genghis Khan, but it's Chan from Japanese Kyoto. But I'm used to it, so it's staying that way. That's all from me. Thank you.
And Shane.
Hello, everybody. My name is Shadow, also known as the True Shadowmancer. Tonight, I play Shane the Nomad. I'm also one of the founders of DDR Gaming, which is the Desperate Dice Rollers on Discord. Feel free to pop in anytime and say hi to us. And I'm also found here in Dirty 20 Gaming, hanging out in the chats. So feel free to stop by and say hi. Look at my new epoxy designs. For all you dice goblins out there, I make dice boxes. So come on by.
They are glorious.
Yeah.
So pretty and shiny.
Do you have a link for that, Shadow?
For the dice boxes, not yet. It's right now the sharing rad things in Dirty 20 Gaming.
Website pending. Lastly, and certainly not least, Exit.
Hi, I'm Ruth. I am a dice goblin. you can. Whoa. As usual, never a smooth intro. You can find me here today on Tuesdays as Exit, a fixer who is tired of Bones putting her in the most absurd situations.
He does it because he
But
knows you can handle it.
yeah, she can handle it. But at what cost?
Handle and enjoy are two different words, right?
Yes.
She can handle it doesn't mean she likes it.
And I am also here on Sundays as Anya Ronan, a doctor who is trying to believe the things she sees, but it's rough. It's difficult when you are highly educated and none of this stuff is anything you've ever learned about, kind of thing.
Fair.
And that's all from me.
All right.
I get my second pre-exposure rabies booster on Valentine's Day.
Congratulations!
Yay.
Hoping it won't hit me the way the first one did.
Yeah.
I love for your job and for your health. Before we go with the game, can I just say that Kevin is lighted up, and I'm thinking about that he's blessed by some angels, and all I can think is propose the game. I forget
I'm
the
actually
name
cursed
now.
by gremlins, is what the problem is here.
Gonna say he'll
Yes.
disprove that soon enough, I'm sure.
Definitely.
It's annoying
Blessed
because
by
I can't
the
figure it
Tao.
out, but never mind. That's probably need an
Okay,
update
sorry.
somewhere. It's all good.
Like I said, I'm Bison. You find me here 3 nights a week. I'm here Tuesdays as the GM, and then Thursdays on King's Pyrite as Encino, the Dragonborn Paladin, and on Saturdays as Sid Brimlock on our necrobiotic game Dead to Rights. Cyberpunk Red is made by our Talsorian Games and was created by Mike Pondsmith. Our VTT of choice is Roll20. Character art is done through Hero Forge, and I would say Scard's Fingers, but he's not here today. Pixabay is where we got the background images, and we can thank our very own Thunderscape 7 for making a background art. So the nitty gritties have been nittied and grittied. So that sounded better in my head. So let's get on with the show. When we left everybody last week, you had finished interrogating a rotten Johnny Carbon, got him hopelessly addicted on a drug you don't even understand, and here was having a good night.
Yes.
Good couple of nights, I think, is what it ended up being.
I think we only did only the one so far.
Yeah, only the one
But
so
yeah.
far.
I think we'll do we two in game time.
Yeah.
Relative.
Anyways, so yeah, we'll actually start with here.
Yeah.
Back at the bar.
Yeah. Cool. Because it starts that night. Spend the rest of the night basically as a server in the bar and just talking to Two-Ball and the customers, and I can't imagine it's going to be a difficult sell, but to just really convert them to the anti-Johnny side of the neighborhood. And specifically, I want to introduce them to the Baker Street Irregulars so that we have a non-digital way to contact them.
Yeah. It's not a hard sell. I'm not going to make you roll for it.
Yeah.
Most people who drink at one of Bones's bars in Carnage Heights are not going to be big friends of the local booster gangs.
Yep.
I mean, heck, 2 of them helped you fight them.
Yes.
So what you have is basically kind of I'm not going to call it a community watch because that would require there to be a community.
Yes. Yeah.
But what you have is if Two-Ball hears anything, she'll let you know.
Yep.
Through the kids.
Yep.
Them meeting Two-Ball and experience.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Two Ball doesn't like kids, and kids being kids, they ask all the wrong questions.
Yes.
Like, why is your face like that?
Yes.
Stuff like that. So it takes a little bit to calm the two groups down because, once one of them gets amped up, they're all going to get amped up.
Yes.
And everybody else is just watching because it's hilarious.
Oh, yes. Yep.
But eventually, she makes a rapport with the middle sister.
Okay. Yep.
And because girl power and all that.
Yeah.
And if she hears anything, she's gonna, bartenders listen because drunks talk.
Yep. Exactly.
And if she hears anything, she'll send it your way.
Yep. And give her like 20 eddies for drinks for people that bring in locations for where the eddies can be found, stuff like that. Just make it easy, right? Yep. And then other than that, I have a mission to go on the next day, but that's the next day.
Give me a awareness perception roll.
All right. 10.
You do not see the oldest boy steal a beer on his way out.
Oh, good. That'll save me the trouble of sneaking on one. There is no faster way to earn juvenile male loyalty than alcohol. They're just
give me a whole beer
and let him steal it himself. Oh, now he's really hardcore. Yep.
All of 13.
Yep.
Bad
to the ass. Yes.
At least that's what he thinks.
Yep.
Where did I put that note? Those notes, so I can remember where we were at. Okay. Oh, I didn't write any of that down. Okay, never mind.
It's all good.
So yeah, we'll go back to the precipice.
Yep.
You guys have spent the rest of your night either coming down, in Kraken's case, or actually, what is Magic and Exit doing?
I was gonna let.
That's what we call the Canadian standoff.
Yes.
That's a
Go
great
after you.
question.
Yes.
Magic is probably going to be going through her stuff and picking a couple of different outfits. Because her plan for the chipping in is to try to get someone to talk to her before we have to do it the hard way.
Does
Yeah.
what he does.
Yeah.
Oh,
just quick drop in of information, if it matters for scheduling. I just did the math, and here it would be the next evening at 10 p.m. when he goes to do his raid.
okay.
So if these guys go before then he's gone before then. Yeah.
And Kraken would tell Magic about that he was thinking about making a Johnny costume and taking the.
Oh, you saw it. Yeah, you came with me while I ordered it, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, and he was. I think here, man, the Dao monk is thinking about disguising himself or me as Johnny, but I think him. I wouldn't be good at that.
Where is he going?
I don't know. I know that he's making a high class costume, and is why he was asking you about the lighting and the scenography. I thought that you should know. I just remember it because I'm getting back to normalish, I think. But I am sorry, I need to sit down and write down a manifesto to the Johnnies before I get to normal.
Before I get too normal.
Yeah.
Okay. Immediately tries to get either wouldn't end up telling Red because Red's gonna do his own thing, but probably gonna talk to Magic because she is on overt.
To exit.
I am calling it.
She's gonna talk
overt.
to herself?
Exit. I meant
to exit, yes.
Yeah.
to exit.
I kind of just. She's gonna talk to herself. Cool.
Yes.
Yeah,
Talk
me
to
and
the
Sasha,
most
sorry.
intelligent
Wrong
person
character.
in the room, as my mom used to say.
Exit.
Come in.
Hey, did you know about Here's plan to mess with the Rotten Johnnies?
Did I? No.
No, because he never,
Only Kraken knew,
unless Here
because he
made
was there.
one of the orders through you, like
Yeah.
as a fixer.
No,
Yeah.
he did
but-
that.
I mean,
at
it
the,
wasn't any clothing.
Yeah.
No,
But
the mask and the suit was in the Paro, the shop with the suits.
It's Taylor.
Mm.
Yeah.
Right.
he did
Taylor.
order
Hey.
flashbangs and smoke grenades.
Yep. So yeah,
Yes.
you know that. Yep.
So yeah,
Which I believe in Exit's
I
I think
absence she probably would have got.
the only thing
Yeah.
nobody knows
I
about
don't
is the
have
stink
Here's
bombs.
information to reach him. Do you?
No, I got a burner phone.
if
My
he's hitting-
original. Yeah.
Where you all are going, that could end up very badly.
I don't know. No, I don't.
I think Kraken
don't
gave
have-
him a cell phone.
I
think
don't
so.
have
I've got a
his
burner,
information.
but nobody's got the
The
number.
Dove kind of
Oh, sorry.
just provided.
I'm talking to a
I
muted
needed
mic.
to
I
know.
have a burner phone, but it's nobody has the number. I have a burner agent.
But didn't Kraken gave here an agent that he took off Chestnut?
If
the
you did, I
broken one that he
turned. If you
fixed?
did, I turned that one off because I got a. Actually,
Okay.
no, I got the burner through Exit, so you would know that too. That I had a phone. Be up to you whether you know the number. So you
So
actually
maybe
might.
no contact for fun.
Well, it's up. It makes sense that you would actually. So
Yeah. Scratch that. Yeah.
See what he's planning so that we don't so that he doesn't end up stepping on your guys' feet.
All right.
Because that might need to change our plan then if he's already hitting one of the hitting the spot that the Johnny told us to go to.
Which is the frat house.
Yeah.
And that might wreck your guys' plans.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you for that.
I
Is
like
there
you
anything
guys
you
enough to keep you alive.
I'm trying to keep you guys alive too. Was there anything else you needed?
It's just that.
All right. I'll check in with him.
All right, please do. I'm gonna go back and see what outfit might get a Johnny Rotten to talk to me.
If you need help, I'm quite fashionable.
I actually might.
All right. Well, I don't see myself getting much sleep. So.
Yes, makeover montage with 80 songs.
And as Magic heads back to the
Back
rest of the team's space, she's just gonna shoot. Do burner phones do text? Yes, they do.
These ones would.
it's an agent. Yeah.
Yeah.
Should
It's
be like-
basically an agent with a dumb agent. So it's your basic standard cell phone without the AI.
Okay. Just gonna send him a message and just be like, "Hey, what's your plan with the Johnnies? Just want to make sure we're not going there to double the same task."
You'll get back Johnny in quotes is going to show up and tell them they've been very, very bad. I might even burn a bit down. You have a plan? Question mark. And then right away after that, the next line is no details.
Her response is get information, maybe more.
When are you going?
Tomorrow.
Okay, I'm I'm going to a frat party tonight. And then it's just beer, 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 puke face.
Have fun. Keep me updated.
Whatever here's version of happy storyteller.
Shane, do you
Kung
have
Fu
anything planned
fighting.
for the day?
Nope.
Because you're still waiting for your car, your truck.
My
Wait,
car.
is it the next day? I thought
Not
it was
yet,
the
no.
night.
It's sort of because your thing was last night. You did the interrogation, and then everyone went to bed. So it is now the next morning. So if it was Wednesday, it's now Thursday.
Red Axe. I think we're going to the frat house today. Because she said tomorrow.
Oh, so you wanted to back that up and say you guys are going today?
Or are you going to spend a day doing something else and then go the next night?
Yes, because I don't know what about
Wasn't the
anyone.
plan to go to the bar first?
I thought that the team Full Frontal was going to the house in the Glens. Team Backdoor, Magica, and Kraken was going to the chipping in bar.
With here as well.
Yes.
Oh,
Maybe
okay.
here for backup. And here is going to the flat house the earlier. So it all works out, I think.
Here,
Fair.
I think, was supposed to be covert
Yeah, but solos are weird.
originally.
So-
Yeah.
I don't honestly, I'm going to be perfectly honest. I do not remember the last half hour of the episode,
Yep.
like at all.
I just
So all of your planning is just
that's okay.
that
The
is
little
why
summary
I
that they just
rewatched
gave
it
was really useful
before
because
the
I forgot
session
that too.
today.
I thought they were just coming in to the frat house guns blazing. So no,
that
there's
was
3
the
plans.
first idea,
Yeah.
but
That was
but,
Lance's plan.
Okay.
yes.
Yeah.
But Magi and Kraken as well, but Magica talked them down, and we
Yeah.
got into teams.
So cool. Yeah, we got 3 plans. Perfect. And nobody's interfering with each other.
Three locations.
We can you guys know that here is going to a place and you got all the information, but there's no chance of running into each other. So ta-da. Yay. Glad we
Yes.
stopped there for a second and figured that out. Thank
Yeah.
okay. So
you. So
Trying to
always split the
Don't
party.
lose
That's the
the
lesson. I
focus.
remember
so
that.
always split the party. Shane and Exit are going to the frat house the same day as Magic and Kraken are going to the bar.
Correct.
Okay, so here is doing his thing tonight.
I'd be after these guys then. Yeah.
So, what are you guys doing for the day?
Sleeping.
So-
for here.
Okay.
Like,
Does anyone
you guys
want
were
to
talking
go?
about getting a costume or something ready. Magic, give me what am I going to call this?
Style and
There's
grooming.
wardrobe and
style?
style.
Wardrobe and style is going to be one of them.
Okay.
There is a grooming.
I would
think.
like also from Magic or Exit, actually from both. If I can get a street slang roll.
Okay, so
So street slang is in education.
19 for wardrobe and style.
Damn.
Street slang?
Generate.
Street slang. Yeah.
29 for street
Wow.
slang.
Not,
Spectacular.
not streetwise.
I meant
Oh.
streetwise.
Okay.
Sorry. We'll take the 29.
Okay.
I also wanted to roll. Just because it's fun to roll.
You can always roll.
I think it's in
That's fine.
education.
It'll be impressive.
Streetwise is in social
So
Yeah.
okay.
with personal grooming. So they're both in. So if I can get that from you, Exit.
Okay.
Wow, back to
28.
back criticals.
And
They
the
both
wardrobe and
critted
style
on the.
is
Wow.
Oh,
not so
Oops.
good.
she's fresh.
However,
She literally just said she
That's
was
okay.
quite fresh.
She rolled the 19, so.
but
Oops.
Maybe in the nomad styles, but not in the poser gang trashy style.
the thing is you guys both know that these guys, they take their samurai shit seriously. And one of the big open secrets was that Johnny Silverhand was dating this netrunner named Alteria Cunningham. And she had a very particular style. If I'm just going to do a quick double check because I think I'm right, but she had shock white hair. Nope.
She does now. It's your game.
Yes.
She was
Mhm.
blonde.
And
Was.
then she was a lingerie model, and her avatar was an anime style boob girl.
Yeah. But yeah, so you know that, these guys would probably go for an alt style. Her stuff was very it's very street, very 2020s street. So it's leather, belts, like 3 belts, jeans, that kind of stuff. And so between the two of you find a pretty good ensemble. It looks pretty close. I'm not going to say it's one of her
Exit kind of
laundry-
just goes, "You need leather? Do you have leather? I got leather."
Leather.
And then calls
Like
the
in the
wrong
beginning.
leather on your agent and has to. Oh no, maybe not. Maybe more. Maybe we need to cover more with the leather. That explains the 11 and then the 19, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
She hit up the wrong leather on her agent.
Mhm. Sorry, I hate. That's just what happened in my head. That doesn't mean that's what happened.
That's great. I love it.
But yeah, she'll get her look as close as she can to that woman.
The
Mm,
only
mm,
thing
mm,
you can't
mm.
really get is the height. She was like 6 feet tall, but that's
Yeah,
okay.
no.
You're not going for
How-
leg stretching anytime soon.
How big a heel would Magic have to wear to get to 6 feet?
Platform shoes. Like
Oh,
cyber platform.
I'm not saying you are. I just want
At
to.
least
I want to see
5?
the image. Wow. Okay. Yep.
You need heels. I got heels.
Heels for days.
Hits the wrong button and evil wrestlers show up. Never mind. No.
Go gadget legs.
The heels.
as long as they're like 2-inch, she'll be okay.
Yeah, you get close.
It
Do
doesn't
something
have
with
to
the
be
hair.
picture.
Yeah.
You do
Mhm.
something nice with the hair. And so Shane, you just kind of like kick back and kick around for a bit.
Yeah, Exit's busy helping Magic, so since I'm low on scratch, gonna be kicking back, waiting for Sheila to show up and trying to figure out what the hell these lunatics are up to.
Yeah, as near as you can figure, Shane, you kind of just adopted a gang war. And these are the gonks that one of the biggest fixers in Night City seems to trust with this job.
Makes me wonder what's rattling around in Bones' head right now.
There's a question. So, and lastly, we'll go to Kraken. You said you had a couple of things.
Yes, one thing, Kraken would send a first instant message to Bones
Mhm.
with like telling him all the information that the Rotten Johnny Carbon has given them, like they are in a cult, the Arasaka is bankrolling them, there is some corpo in a white suit, boss, and they have Johnny Silverhand lookalike who is searching for something in the hot zone for the Militech Corpus. And we got 3 locations, and we got 2 weeks before the Tiger Claws are going full gang war. And we will be trying to do something covert and blackmail to
Bones
get more
stops you
info.
there
Yeah.
before you start explaining the plan. He's like, I don't need to know the plan. The less about the plan I know, the better.
Possible deniability.
Also, I can't help but meddle.
Yes. Okay, boss.
So, yeah.
Doesn't update.
All right.
And the second message would be to Cheshire because here got the number. So Kraken would play it like a message to a guild leader in the game, the crazy fantasy game. So, dear guild leader, my latest quest didn't go as planned. Your package was too big. Couldn't place it where you wanted to be. But I have a consolation prize. Please don't scramble my brain. I got an important quest for another guild, and if you scramble my brain now, the guild with the big golden kitty from the east will be met, and there will be a very big guild war. Please don't do that. Here's an attachment with a consolation prize. More info and good stuff will be coming, but I cannot do that right now. So he would send that. And the last thing he would do, he would spend the better part of the night writing out a memo, a manifesto to the Rotten Johnnies because he wants to dissuade the lower classes of Johnnies and airdrop a message to them to shake their faith in the leader and the whole gang. But I think that would be a later scene stuff.
All
Because
right.
I got some bullet points, but I don't want to slow the game now, telling all of that.
Yeah. I'm just gonna ask for an education roll.
Okay.
The education skill in the education tab.
Yes, okay. I will try to do it. Education. Education and education.
Question: full night's sleep gets you
Business,
back your
wellness,
body and hit
survival.
points, right?
Sorry?
Full night's rest gets you back your body and hit points, right?
Half your body. in hit
Okay,
points.
thank you.
So I got
21.
Oh,
That's pretty friggin' good, actually. A college professor would be impressed. It's
that
it's
fits.
a pretty good start. Even managed to avoid some of the linguistic
Pitfalls.
hooks that your Soviet brain, your neo-Soviet brain thinks a certain way, but it's really hard to translate that into gutter punk douchebag. So
Yeah.
the 21 gives you a pretty good dumbing down to a level that they might understand.
It would fit because Kraken. It's all about what Kraken. It's all of what he's about. Like being rhetorical, knowing the Communist Manifesto by heart, and trying to win the hearts of, and minds of people. So this fits.
All right. So now we get to the fun part. Here, I made this map. What I'm most excited about. I used Dungeon Draft. Not that anybody can see it. That's okay.
Which map is it? I'm in.
TOTM. I thought I moved everybody to it.
Oh, you did, but I don't. I'm still in.
Oh yeah, you're
GM mode,
technically
so,
GM,
yeah.
so it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
where is I?
The first part I was going to ask is where do you are? Where
Oh.
are you making your entrance? Are you
That's right.
taking the
We've
back
been in here
alley?
before, right?
Yeah. The back alley or the front way?
There's a whole plan. So let me run through the through my intent, and then you tell me if it's even possible. I want to sneak around the back, throw in stink bombs in the back rooms, go around the front, walk in the front door with a smoke grenade, step into the smoke, turn on a flashbang behind me with my ears covered, so I'm backlit, like an entrance, and then I want to give them basically a speech, and then drop another stink bomb where I am and bail the fuck out.
Okay. So
That's the
fair
plan.
to say we will start you right or left or right hand side.
At the back, I will go in by where is that a stove over here?
Yeah, that's a stove.
Perfect. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yes. Frat boy stove probably smells pretty bad already. That seems like the perfect place to drop in the stink bomb, because there's a
Okay,
window
so-
right above it. So
Yeah. So this and these are cameras. They're not pointed to the back, so you're pretty safe there. I'm still going to ask for a, what is that? Body stealth?
yep. Once I'm in there, there's
Right.
not going to be any stealth involved. But right now, yes, to get close.
Even got the category right by reflex. Sweet.
18.
18.
So yeah, we're black, just like one of the disposable black Mac, like the one you buy at the 7-Eleven, unfold it out of the little tiny thing, use it, and then throw it in the recycling when you're done.
The
Over
barest
the
definition of tarpaulin.
Yeah, over the Johnny outfit, because I don't want to be seen as Johnny till I step in. But yeah, I've got the full Johnny outfit on, and I've still, even after a night's sleep, I've still got almost 20 points of damage.
Yeah.
I want to leave the stuff on my face and on the visible human arm, so it looks like I'm all shit kicked, because part of the gag is that I'm hot zone Johnny. I've been living in a hot zone, and I'm coming back. So yeah, any damage that's there, I just want to make me look like radioactive zombie dude.
All right. Well, as you approach, the thumping of loud music can be heard from the house.
Perfect.
It's heavy Cromer shit.
Yep.
Like, think Lamb of God, Anthrax, screaming.
Yep. Lamb of
The kind of
Anthrax.
stuff-
Yeah.
The kind of stuff you listen to before a bar fight.
Yep. Good. Well, this is going to be awesome. So yeah, if
Alright.
it's that loud, I will pick a particular of the music and use that to break the window.
All right, so you're there. Give or
Here.
take.
There. Here is
Yeah,
here.
well,
And yes, I know it was funny when I said here is yeah.
Yeah.
I can put me there. Hang on.
yeah,
Let me find me.
you're there.
Oh, you did it. Okay. Yeah,
There.
there we go. All right. Against this
So-
background, this is I love this token.
Yeah,
Sorry,
just-
nobody can see it, but it's just here floating in space.
Hmm.
So
So yeah. Give me a perception check first. Awareness perception.
awareness, perception, because that's the kitchen, right? At a party, even a frat boy party. 10, not particularly perceptive. I'm counting on the Dow to provide, after all.
Yeah, you don't really notice anything. It doesn't take much with your physical strength to pull the window open.
Oh, even better, yeah.
toss it in.
2 stink bombs because they're little store-bought ones.
Mm.
Just through the window, pull the window closed, and book it around the front. My plan is to let the first wave leave, like just the party people leave, so that it's only
Mm.
the locals that are left because they have to stay. That's the
Yeah.
plan. Because if there's a big bash going on, I don't want to have to go in there and try and impress 50 people.
Okay.
I want to impress like
Give
4 that
me-
are already got a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you going this way?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, wait a minute. That would be past the cameras, right? Is there a way to get around this? If I go the other way, the front door is covered by a camera, right?
Yeah.
Actually, I walk to this corner, pull off the shitty little Mac, roll it up, and just toss it over my shoulder. I'm wearing gloves, obviously. I'm now in Johnny mode, and now it's stride boldly forth. Whatever the opposite of stealth is, I want to walk right through the camera shot, looking
Okay.
like Johnny fucking Silverhands, all the way around, down this side of the house, around the corner, right to the front door, and then, like I said, boot open the front door and throw in a smoke grenade first.
Give me a
After
acting-
the herd leaves, right?
Give me an acting performance.
All right. Acting. Where is that?
It's in performance. Sorry.
Oh, performance acting. Okay. I actually took
Go me.
levels in that. Holy shit. 20.
Okay. You do your best, Johnny Silverhand. It's
Yep.
kind of somewhere between a stage strut and a murder walk.
Yep. That's perfect because he's also, like I said, sort of radioactive zombie. So it's it's okay if it's not perfect. So,
Yeah. At about where you put your icon.
Yeah.
Just quick question. Can the rest of you guys see it? Yeah, just big black boxes everywhere.
It's all dark. Yeah.
Yeah.
You hear samurai music coming from here, from this little garage. The garage door itself is about 10 centimeters rolled up,
Okay.
just enough that you can clearly hear music and that there are lights on.
Is
There's
the
a
music
door here.
Yeah, is the music of a Silverhandian type?
Samurai is the band.
Somebody
There's the
is
band.
the
Okay,
band.
thank you for So, even better. Over there, it's a party, so I'm assuming there's probably lots of people in there. You said the door's open that much?
Yeah.
Why, that's a smoke grenade space. That is. So the pin under the door. 2 seconds after that, in goes the flashbang. Slam the door until after I hear the bang, and then throw it open and make my entrance.
Okay. You see,
Probably nothing.
Three
It's
or-
full of smoke.
well, yeah, you don't see anything, but you can hear coughing from, you hear 3 different voices.
Yeah.
And I can't see. What's going on? Ow, my ears. What? At some point you hear something get bumped and the radio shuts off.
Yep. And I wait till the smoke clears a little bit. Then as it does, all you hear in Johnny, as close to Johnny's voice as I can get, disappointing. I'd wait for them to see me.
When the smoke clears, you see 3 college sophomores in various states of utter confusion.
Yep.
I can't hear, and
Yeah.
just the general. That's a really good costume, man. Did you throw the flashbang? What the fuck?
Well, 4 steps forward, and I put my foot on his throat in the chair. Listen, you little shit. If you're going to call yourself a follower of mine, you fucking get up and fight when somebody comes into your garage. And I just push the chair over backwards.
Boom. The other 2 people are kind of cowering in the corner. They're the kind of scared where they don't realize that there's a door right there,
Yep.
literally 3 feet to their left. They could get out, but they don't. The guy, he's scared as fuck. Like just absolutely terrified. Give me a awareness perception check.
12. Still not good.
He's not wearing a samurai shirt. You don't recognize the band, but that's Asia Pop.
Oh, okay. I thought it was specifically Silverhand's music that I recognized. Okay.
Yeah, no, he's looking at you and he's like, "What the?" Like Samurai is the band, but this guy's wearing a band shirt, but it's not Samurai.
Okay, so
It's
yeah,
not Johnny Silverhand.
still it's the that's okay as long as the music was Silverhand's music. So
Yeah.
so yeah, just walk over and look down at them and just shake my head. Absolutely pathetic. And I open the door and point. When you think you're real fans, you can fucking come back.
Fuck you, man. I'm paying my rent.
Kick him in the face.
Oh, my nose.
And again, like twice,
Oh,
hard, full attack.
fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck, man? I'm not. Fuck you. I'm not with those guys. Fucking jerk. I'm gonna hear from my lawyer about this.
Really? And I'll punch him until he's unconscious.
It takes one hit.
Yeah. And then I'm going to the house because this has been a false alarm. The house should be full of stink by now, though.
Yeah. Front door, back door.
Front door.
Front door.
I'm annoyed
Okay.
now. I put on a good show and just for 3 assholes that aren't even the right people. So yeah.
The front yard is littered with bottles and kegs.
Yep.
Some appear to be organized into small piles. Someone made a castle out of the empties. The usual dumb frat stuff. Welcome to Kappa Iota Alpha is written on black and electric blue banner above the front door.
Now I think about the John Cena opening music. The meme.
You do notice that the curtains are drawn. You still hear music.
Yep.
So, you boot that door open.
Yep.
And let me just get the reveal button. Polygon reveal. That's the one.
That is the smell of your failure. All in an appropriate Silverhandian voice. I have no clue. I've seen one image you sent me of.
He sounds like Keanu when he's pissed.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just be honest.
Because Keanu has one voice, right? Did you do an accent? No, I just thought I'd do my voice, man. Okay, but he's Russian. That's okay. I just thought I'd do my voice, man.
All right, so, an awareness perception check, please.
I'll make one of these. Nope, 9.
This is...
Not this one.
Okay, so you know that there is music coming from the right. There's
Okay.
a room. There's a door. Oops.
Okay.
Just get that there. There's a door here.
Yep.
And a door here. These are stairs leading up.
Okay.
Because I don't have a stair icon. This table here is covered with beer cans and like 3 bags of chips.
Yep.
This is a keg.
Okay.
That's all you notice with a 9.
They didn't seem that impressed outside. So I draw my humongous pistol before I go through this door.
Okay.
I'm going to see if it's locked or not. I'm not going to boot it. I'm just going to actually see, make sure it's, I mean, it's a house party. It's probably not, but open it and just shove it open and step in and probably get shot in the face.
If I might help with the imagination, the original Johnny was more of David Bowie mixed with hair metal, kind of thing, kind of an idea. Before Keanu era.
So, what you see in this room is, well, it was a firefight.
Yep.
This guy here, oops, I have the wrong thing here. This guy here was taken out by a large caliber pistol of some sort.
Yep.
He's got a big hole in his chest. He's holding a submachine gun in his hand. There are bullet casings surrounding him. This guy here, he's lying on the ground and he's got Wolvers, 3 long carbo steel blades coming out of his hand, Wolverine style, hence
Yep.
the name.
Yep.
And he looks like he put up a fight. There's blood on the blades, but he's cut to ribbons. The guy on the back wall, this guy right here,
Yep.
that's a Rotten Johnny. He's dismantled, is the easiest way to put it. His cyber arm was torn from the socket. His gun hand was slashed at the tendon. And a katana through his gut is keeping him suspended about 3 inches off the ground.
Being
He's still
0 for 2
breathing.
on big entrances.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, you had more to say?
As you enter the room, he starts to cough and sputter.
Oh, he's still alive. Oh, fuck. Okay.
But you don't have. What's the one better? I think there's one better than first aid, because I don't think you have it.
Oh, that's
Paramedic.
Not I no. If he gurgles,
Yeah.
I just walk over and put my foot in his throat so he can watch me while he dies. And again, just disappointing and crush the life out of him.
He looks confused. Like at first, he thinks you're a carbon.
Yep.
There's first aid and then paramedic.
Yeah, first aid and then paramedic. Yeah. He's almost relieved, and then you put your foot on his throat, and he's sad
Yeah.
as he goes,
Yeah.
like well and truly disappointed.
Bye-bye, loser. That's the last thing he hears is Johnny Silverhands lean down and call him a fucking loser.
Ouch. That's everything in this room.
And then I'll head for another door. If you guys, if you want to
Yeah.
skip over to these guys, we can do
Yeah.
that. Or they've been waiting for a while. Or just if we got to, anyway, your call. You do it. I'll step over to this door.
Stand to watch.
I always worry, but yeah, I'll step over to this door and same thing. Listen for a second and then open it.
It's another bloodbath. Everybody in this room is dead. Most of them look like they didn't even really have a chance to mount a defense. This guy here is sprawled in the doorway coming in,
Yep.
and he's got a series of knives in his back. Give me I don't want to say awareness perception again.
Well, eventually I got to make it. So,
Yeah.
I mean, it's
just give
only
me
a
another
5, but
awareness.
11. Nope.
11.
Yeah.
Good enough. These are not professionally made knives. This was done with an angle grinder and some spare time.
Yep.
From what you've lived life, this is pretty typical for a nomad.
Yep.
But you don't know anything other than that.
So now I'm really confused. A quick check down the hall to look into the kitchen area.
Yeah, the kitchen has 2 more bodies. This person looks like they were standing at the stove there,
Yep.
cooking like chili or something. There's a big pot. It's now boiled over and burnt and gross, which does not add to the stink bomb at all. Ugh.
Yeah.
This guy here has this guy has a microwave where his head's supposed to be. Somebody just
Uh-huh. Okay. Never leave an unexplored space behind you. Dungeon crawling 101. I go over and
No.
check the pantry. What should be the pantry, I would have thought, because it's next to
It's
the
the
kitchen.
bathroom.
It's the bathroom, because next to the kitchen, dick. Anyway,
This person is. You would have noticed this if you went around the other way, but this person's hanging out the bathroom window.
fair. Yep.
Also expired.
Yep.
So
Okay.
up the stairs.
Full silent mode now. This is no longer about pretending to be Johnny. This is about finding if the person who did this to all these people is still here.
Okay.
So sneaky, sneaky, sneaky.
So going up the stairs takes you here. Upstairs is its own nightmare. It's pretty clear that you're not the only person in the world who knows that flashbangs are useful. But other than that, it's a massacre. Oops. To reveal areas. Wow. There's a hallway down this way with 3 rooms.
Yep.
And there are 2 rooms here. The 3 dead Johnnies that are here, and they didn't have a chance to mount a defense. One was shot, one was stabbed. One of them was hit so hard that he flipped over the back of the couch.
Yep.
In this room,
It's just start. Yeah, I'm just processing rooms now.
yeah, someone tossed a frag grenade. They graduated from flashbangs to the real thing. 2 of them are dressed like Rotten Johnnies. The other 2 just look like street punks. All of them were armed at one point. Now they're various states of disarmed. Going into this room,
Yeah, just keep moving.
you find 2 more corpses. One has been shot. The one on the bed has been stabbed. This person has a goggle set on, and they're like just sort of grooving on the bed, completely oblivious. They have no idea what's happened.
Completely forgetting that I'm dressed like Johnny Silverhands. I walk over and just lift up the visor.
I'm not with you guys.
Who did this?
Who did? Holy shit!
How long have you been here?
Like, what time is it?
How many songs on your playlist have you gotten through?
I'm on the second concert.
So a couple hours?
Yeah, at least.
So I got a really
didn't-
important question.
Yeah?
Why aren't you dead?
I'm not with the guy, those fucking weirdos that are with you.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I just rent the room. I didn't know my roommate was a fan.
You should probably count to say 500. Real slow. Then call 911.
1.
And I reach up and put the visor back down over their eyes.
Thank you.
Back out of the room.
3.
Yeah. Quick, real quick, then scan down this hallway. I'm assuming if there's somebody alive in these last 3 rooms, I'm fucked. Because it's just bang, 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 like checking stalls in a bathroom.
The first 2 rooms are empty and just full of crap. Johnny Silverhand posters, maps of Night City. The second room has a poor quality heavy pistol sitting on the bed.
Yep, not here for that. Yep.
It's the same style of pistol that you've seen the Johnnies use this entire time. It's
absolutely fair.
They're called Folorians. They look like Malorian 3516s, but
Yeah.
they're not.
Yeah.
the knockoffs. The last room has a Johnny Rotten Carbon. You can tell because he looks exactly like you.
Uh,
Crucified against the wall using shards of metal. Give me an awareness perception.
8.
It doesn't look like scrap metal. It looks like it was. Oh, you don't have any points in perception?
Nope. The Tao provides, man.
You're supposed to have at least 2, but that's okay. Um,
I gave them up for religious reasons.
yeah, he gave them up. Yeah, it's not scrap metal. These were definite. This metal was definitely worked once.
Yeah.
But it's been repurposed into sharding this poor bastard. Death is carved into his chest through the Kevlar.
Is there a little? There's a little. Looks like a chest or something there.
Yeah. It's like a little sort of student's desk.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah.
And it's got a laptop on it.
I'll go and open the laptop. See what the last page they were looking at.
The one last thing is
yeah.
About the dead rotten Johnny. Is
Yes.
His face has marker all over it, like little dotted lines and arrows around the eyes and cheeks and the jaw and stuff. It's too bad you're the only person here. Otherwise, I'd be able to give a little bit more information.
It sounds like the markings they put on somebody when they're going to do a facelift, but
The laptop is sitting on the desk that I forgot to put on the map.
it's all good.
What you see, there are 2 windows open. The first one is the email program, whatever their version of Outlook is. The second one is a camera control node.
For the cameras outside?
Yeah. It looks like there's more than just the 2. Like there's more than 2 screens.
Can I figure out a way to get in here and look for footage?
Yeah, give me a basic
Although
tech.
It doesn't make a damn bit of difference to me if I'm fair.
Technique basic tech.
7.
That's fine. It's not. They're open. It's not like you needed a password. It takes you a little bit. Some finagling. You're not used to the UI. You've never looked at camera programs before. It's like, what the fuck does this button do?
Windows 42. I fucking hate it. Yeah.
But what you see is there's one shot of the kitchen, and it's looking from above the 4 kegs that are sitting there.
Yep.
It's just up in the corner, and you can see the person cooking, just chatting with the other guy as he's making, looks like pizza pops or something, some sort of packaged microwavable food.
Yeah.
It all looks the same in 2045 anyways.
Yeah.
And then you see the person by the stove recoil back, just bam, hits the ground like it had been kicked in the face. About 3 seconds later, a blur comes up to the second guy who's checking, his friend. Comes up the second guy, smashes him, and then goes into the room to the south.
Yeah.
Do not get a very good look at him,
No.
but in your eyes, it looks like a spider. Low to the ground. There's more arms than there should be.
Yep. Close the laptop and take it with me.
Yeah.
And I am out. In fact, I will go out. Is there a window in this bedroom? I'm upstairs.
Upstairs?
Honestly, yeah, I don't give a fuck. I want out. It's only one floor drop. I'm not going to hurt myself. I'm a ninja.
Yeah. You have to pull the Johnny Carbon off the wall.
Nope. Not going to spoil the crime scene more than I already did. So in that case, I'll go back outside and go downstairs and leave through the back door. Because you
As
know what
you
they
leave
say,
out-
you'll never see me leaving by the back door. Yeah.
As you leave,
Team
we
Big Dora approves.
sort of cut back to the
Oh,
brain dancer.
Actually, as I step out, though, I'm going to pull out my agent and send to exit. Cancel show, audience dead. Not long pause. Not me.
10-4.
Quick cut back to the
That's
the
it.
brain dancer as he walks out of his bedroom. Holy shit!
Yeah.
Okay, so we come back to the main crew. Exit gets that message. Apparently, it was a killer show.
All right, so change of plans.
What happened?
Everyone's dead at the frat house. Not Here's fault.
Thank you.
Well, that's what he said. I just choose to believe it.
Fair.
And she like quickly goes to let Shane know. Hey, gotta figure out something else to do. We're not getting information out of anyone.
You still have the Glen location.
Apparently they're dead. No frat house.
So maybe we go to the Chippin' Inn together.
That's what I was thinking.
Uh,
I'm gonna need an outfit change.
the frat
Yeah.
house was in the Glen. I
Frat house
thought
was in
that.
the Glen. The
Oh, that was the same location.
yeah.
That's what.
Sorry,
confused-
I
That's
at
what
the
confused me
table, I
earlier.
thought that it
yeah,
was.
I also thought the Glen was a location separate from.
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, the Glen. Sorry, the Glen is a subdivision.
Yeah.
It's actually one of the safest parts of Night City.
Yes,
It's
so
mostly
the
suburbs.
Moose
rabbit hutch
found
houses.
the frat house. Yes.
Yeah, that's the frat house that Moose found.
Oh,
It's also
oh,
the same
the-
frat house that
okay. That's my.
that you guys went
My-
back to, and
yeah.
Yeah, here I'd been here before. That's how I knew the layout, right?
Yeah, I thought that it was a different place, like
No,
two
same place.
places. Sorry,
no, it's
it's
all good.
cool.
So magic. More dress up.
Yeah.
Exciting.
Yeah.
I think this clothes still works for the bar that we want to go.
Yeah, but I have better clothing to wear.
Definitely. But remember,
We need
For
them
who
to
you
talk
are
to us
wearing it.
first before we try anything else.
Somebody want to fill me in on why we're not going to the frat house?
Oh, I did
Everybody's
mention
dead
everyone's
there.
dead.
Everyone is dead.
Here didn't do it. Here just witnessed it. Well, didn't witness the dying.
He says everyone. You said he said everyone is dead, right?
Yeah.
It sounds like it's either the tiger claws or your people getting street justice.
Whose people?
The nomads.
You
Mm.
wouldn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's just a theory. I am not sure. That's just my idea.
Nomads wouldn't go into a house and slaughter everybody.
And yeah, the tiger claws are mad. Their people have been killed. Some of their people have been killed by the Johnnies. But I need more information.
Agreed.
We need to talk to here. He needs to get back here.
Yeah. She just shoots him a message.
Yep.
Here, get here.
Hey, come over.
Waiting for a bus.
Kraken would
We
send
just
here,
send a
please
car to
get here. The DAO will provide public transport.
Like the Magic dislikes public transit so much she's willing to send a car so somebody else doesn't have to take it.
I
And,
mean, I have a car.
and Kraken loves public transport. That's the joke.
No offense, but where's your pet cyber psycho?
He looks around. Isn't
He wasn't here when you guys woke up.
yeah.
He's like a cat.
He'll come back.
Yes.
So this
He's
And wait,
also
would
not
Shane
a
actually
cyber
know that
psycho.
about the cyber? About no, because we did mess up. Someone did call him Red. That's right.
Yep.
I think the nomads also called him cyber psycho because they know he's Red Dead persona.
So here's entertainment for his bus trip. Is a pair of two separate groups of b-boys doing a dance-off in the middle of the bus.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I honestly, at this point, I look like a carbon, right? Essentially.
Pretty much.
Yeah. So I just stare at them in that sort of, that's not rock and roll way.
Yeah, you got on the bus and everybody moved to different seats.
Yeah, 'cause I'm all shit
you-
kicked too, and I stink, and yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
Nobody wants to mess with you at this point.
Yep. Perfect.
I didn't know Johnny Silverhand was a hobo.
Just
Don't
try,
give
give him the look that's supposed to look like a stink eye, but doesn't quite make it. Yeah.
Sort of mocking. It's like,
Yeah. Oh yeah, if I look like one of them, I'm gonna make him look like an idiot in public. There is no question. The Johnny thing didn't work out. The least I can do is make the locals look like idiots.
Yeah.
There's
yeah,
still a chance to use that in the
Oh,
the
there's so many places hardly begun. This was just a break-in show. But yeah,
when you get back to the precipice, the look the dog gives you, like if he wasn't a puppy this big,
yep,
he'd be at your throat right now.
yes.
Do not trust. Just does not.
the monk dog.
I presume he
monk
grabs
is-
the cuff of my pants, and I'll just do the drag walk foot thing in, like he's much heavier than he is. So I drag him in without actually lifting him up and stomping my foot. I just slide. Yeah. Mhm. Good dog. Oh, good dog. Yeah, I want to treat him to hate Johnny's. Absolutely. Perfect.
I
And
have been
then-
trying to
yeah.
teach him to sit. This is the monk.
Look over. He's laying down now. That's like sit plus. And I
It's progress.
hand cracking the laptop. There's all kinds of interesting shit in there. The open windows are just a place to start, I'm sure.
All right. So to figure things out.
So
Wow.
something
Kraken is like, gimme. Can I play? Can I play with that?
before, yeah, and immediately without even stopping, it's like, looks like a high-speed spider went in there, tore the shit out of the place. There was explosions, there was stabbings. I have never seen such a display of gratuitous violence in my life. I wanted to go in there and scare them this bad. Somebody went in there and killed them this bad. Like bits on the wall, sort of bad. Crucifixion, sort of bad.
Crucifixion.
Yeah, somebody's making
Fascinating.
a point.
Fascinating.
Base speed spider.
There's video on there. I'm hoping Kraken can slow it down so we can see what the hell it was. All I saw
can
was
try to
legs
do
and
my
death.
thing.
All right.
He would try to make some sort of image with the program too.
A
slow it down,
basic tech
capture
roll.
Yeah.
some.
Technique, basic tech.
Yes, I'm going with that, and I think he would pop not joy, a rainbow to get a +1.
Okay.
Just a little bit. Just a little. Just
In
one rail.
just a little bit.
just to get me
Super
started.
forward.
Yeah. And moment,
I
un
work better on
momento.
Rainbow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lies we all tell ourselves. One little one, and I'll be faster. Yeah.
It's basic. Yes.
Yeah. Technique, basic tech.
Just to steady my hands. That's another good one. Yeah.
It's medicinal.
Yes. If you want to be really snarky about it, you call it state-dependent learning.
State dependent learning.
When
Yeah.
it works,
It works. It
works.
always works.
22.
Yep.
Well,
23
in the
because
time
+1.
in the time between here being there and here being here,
Yep.
he had to like enter passwords. You close the laptop, it locks it. That's just kind of standard protocol. The password was Johnny Silverhand 1234. The email password was, funny enough, Carrie Eurodyne, who was Samurai's guitarist.
Yes, and now he's
Yeah.
his own band.
Yeah, he does his own thing.
After
Samurai split up, he went and did a solo project, and he's massively popular. He's kind of like the Paul McCartney of Night City.
Yep, and he's amazing.
The camera program, here found one extra camera. You found all the extra cameras. So you got a play-by-play of this guy working the hell out of this room or building full of people. It's surgical. There's no wasted movement. But when you do finally get a still image that looks okay, I want Magic, Kraken, and Exit to give me awareness perception rolls.
Okay.
Magic, Kraken, and Exit sounds like a law company even Trump wouldn't hire. 34.
Yes.
Holy huck.
Nothing.
Yeah, that's I believe that's a max roll. Yes, that is a max roll. So
it's also more than the other two put together. Not to demean anybody's rolls, but just mathematically speaking, it's.
No, I just love that Magic has her moment to shine.
Yeah, Exit, you recognize them. Magic, it's Steve.
It's who?
Big
Steve?
Red Buddy, Quiet Steve. A little 5'4" little guy who always wore a poncho. He has 2 extra arms going over the shoulders, one with a big freaking knife and the other one with an SMG. Actually, do I have
Steve is Dr. Octopus.
Steve is a killer.
Budget Dr. Octopus has only got 4 arms.
Do I have? No, those are all the baggies.
Assuming Magic's face does anything like what Sans' face just did, I'm going to go, you know him?
So
you definitely get
that
the
is
type.
what Magic and Exit recognize. What you normally see is just the pince-nez specs. You see the bald head, the little beard, and he usually wears like a big like gray poncho. Walking around the bus like a sort of like a big fucking traffic cone kind of thing. Magic, with your 34, you notice he is in the throes of grief. Like he's murdering all these people and he's bawling his eyes out. And you can't for the life of you figure out why.
Red is that not our red, but his friends
This
are
is someone
favorite
else, right?
NPC.
No, this is definitely Steve.
I mean, this is not our Red Death's friend. This is someone
No,
Big
else's.
Red.
Big Red,
Big
yeah.
red.
Yeah.
She just.
This guy.
You remember who? You remember Big Red, right?
Yes, the nice man who brought us suits. I love him. He's great.
Do you remember his friend, the little one?
Yeah, Steve.
It's
Steve
Steve.
was also nice.
Yeah, that's him.
That Steve?
We need to
Oh.
go check on Big Red and Steve.
So that would mean you would be going to the Kincaid camp.
I don't think we have time. Maybe we call instead. We have a mission.
Do we have any way to get in contact with them?
Yes, you would have Big Red's number actually.
Yeah, she'll pull out her agent, put it on there at my brain.
Put it on secret,
Speaker.
so it's a
Put it
secret
on
agent,
speaker.
man.
But she'll call and put it on speaker.
Yeah.
So that anyone can ask questions.
It takes a little bit because sorry, Shane, I didn't see your finger there.
Yeah, but before that call is made, I need a reminder. What was the name of the individual who was on the table when I was at the Kincaid camp?
Big
Big
red.
Red.
Thank you. You don't need to.
So yeah,
What'd you say, Shane?
You don't need to call them. You said that this individual is a friend of Big Red.
Yeah.
Yes.
Big Red's currently in the Kincaid camp on life support.
So this was a revenge killing.
Well, if we
this-
look on the positive side, part of our job has been done.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's been done in a way that's going to make it even more difficult for us to get the information we need, unless we get lucky and Kraken finds something on that laptop.
Unless
That's why I said if we look on the positive side.
I can give it another look.
I mean, hopefully that Steve isn't cyber psycho, but based upon his face, he's crying. He still has emotion. He's still there.
Sounds like an extremely dangerous ally. And I start peeling off the Johnny outfit. Of all the moments that I do not want to look like Johnny Silverhands.
No.
After seeing
Leave
that little
on.
weasel mow down a whole building. Yep.
Leave that on. We will meet it today at the bar. Not take off.
Later.
Yeah.
That's assuming that Steve has not gone to the Chipping Inn already.
Shit.
Because I told the Kincaids where they were.
Shit.
now
And they're all probably dead.
there's still the matter of the laptop.
Quick side question. Would something like this show up on the news? I'm presuming even in 2044, a massacre of people would show up on the evening news somewhere, or on the news feed somewhere.
Especially in somewhere like the Glen, right? Where it's supposed to be safe-ish.
And especially if there's two of them.
Mhm.
We know about this one. I want to check and see if we can
As
save a trip.
as you're checking the news feeds, the big major ones haven't said anything. Radio 54, however, has a little thing about there having been a disturbance downtown or in, deep in the Glen.
Yep.
And that NCPD are cordoning things off, but not telling anything to the public. It's almost a footnote. These kind of things do happen a lot in terms of the NCPD not telling news anything until there's an official statement.
Yep. Have they
Just keep
cordoned it off anywhere else? Like, especially where they were going?
There's talk of a shootout between the Maelstrom and the Tiger Claws up in the docks. There's a report on a group of holdout bozos trying to take over an amusement park. The bozos are a gang that, or a poser gang that make themselves, biosculpt themselves to look like clowns.
Basically, the Joker scary clown is a
There's,
No,
but none of those are in our neighborhood, right? Like our
No,
area under
the
our
bozos-
purveyance. Yes.
the bozos were down in Pacifica.
Okay.
Whoops, I've got you. Let me put you back on the 2045 map.
So good.
The
So
bozos thing was down in the Pacifica Playground, and the fight between the Tigers and the Maelstrom was up in the marina.
Okay, Kraken would like to search the laptop for two things. Either something about the white suit corpo from Militech,
Mhm.
or some information from the head Johnny that who went to the red zone to
Okay.
search for something.
I am going to need a social streetwise check in order for you to decipher the code that is a set of,
Social streetwise. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
because you
If there's
were
any
able
way
to
to
get
help,
into
I'd
the
like to help if needed.
email server pretty easily.
Yeah, I would. Magic would want to help too.
Yeah.
While he's
Mm.
doing that, Shane's going to monitor the culture vultures because if anything slips out, it's going to be them.
I was thinking maybe security would help.
Should I also roll streetwise?
Yeah, streetwise. This is you're basically, sorry, not streetwise. This one I want street slang on
Okay.
because you're trying
Where?
to. That's in education.
another crit success from Magic.
Uh,
You know what
I
this
have-
means? You know what this means? Magic is on drugs. It's the only way people roll 20s in this game.
I cannot
sorry,
find the
tens.
street slang, but I think
Neither
it's
can
not
I.
matter.
It should be.
Under language,
Oh, language
Yeah,
because
sorry, it's a language skill. It's in education.
education, language, then street slang.
okay, education.
In language, it's saying
Oh,
I don't have any
language.
skills
Oh,
yet.
okay.
Oh, that's
I
because
see
you
it
didn't put
now.
them in.
Oh,
Okay.
All right, we won't worry because Magic did get the 21. It's a chain of emails between that Rotten Johnny Carbon and probably another one. It's really hard to tell because they're using the vertical bar, I's, like capital I's, lowercase L's, and ones as their email address. So it's almost impossible to decipher who's talking to who.
Change
But
the font.
especially considering everybody uses the name Johnny. The chain starts off like any like shitty booster gang conversation would, complaining about members, bad equipment, getting beat on. There's a rant about that fucking rocker girl and her making them look bad. Some more whinging, and then a few nights ago things seem to change. There's talk about Johnny or JS talking to them from the hot zone, finally getting a transmission in. An email about the man in the suit and his gift, and then a whole lot of mutual backpats over recent successes. Finally meeting JS, finding replacement parts for rad suits, and then a final cryptic message from a blocked sender. Someone's been asking around about the guns. Keep a low profile. And that's what you get.
She'll relay the information to the rest of the group, and then after taking a moment, how many eddies does everyone have?
I still have a fair amount.
I have one moment. He looks at his wallet. 735, but I got some shit I could sell. I would beat up to 100, I think, if I
You're,
sold everything.
1,782.
Okay.
I was just taking the folded like 520s out of my pocket. You say that, and I just put them back in the wallet and put it back in my pocket. I had 100.
Kraken, you hack the block.
Hack what?
The block.
The blocked email address.
Oh, yeah. I think that's doable. Is it doable? Game Master?
After saying the amount she has, she just goes, "What? I'm a fixer."
Oh yeah, I get it. Yeah. Here's like yeah.
Give me an electronic security check.
We move in different circles,
Yeah.
exit. We move in different circles.
Plus 2. One
The DAO
moment.
may provide, but not money.
Not cash, no.
It was here somewhere
It's
here.
in technique.
Technique.
And exit, how much would it be for a Raz suit?
City. How much would it be for a red suit?
Game book. How much is it for a rat suit?
No, so Simone.
Master lists. Master lists.
18.
Where are we? Gear
This
list.
would be a useful use for AI. You just got to say manual, and then the thing you're looking
Right.
for, and it just printed it. That's useful, and you're not taking anybody's job.
Yeah.
Uh,
I like the meme. While you're looking that up, I saw the meme of the AI painting a picture and the two humans standing behind him looking confused. I thought that was supposed to be us.
Hmm.
While they're doing all the drudge work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds about right. Oh, anti thing.
I got 18.
because I think one of us needs to go in there.
A
So we're
radiation
not
suit-
going to the bar?
A radiation suit costs 1,000 eddies. It is very expensive. And is also beyond Exit's ability to purchase. You'd have to find a supplier or steal one.
Yeah.
So for now,
So
maybe we should get the info about the massacre to the Tiger Claws and to Mr. Bones. I don't know if the nomads
We might also
know.
just need to go see the chipping in as well.
At least a
Yeah,
drive-by.
definitely.
wait,
Don't get
Bones
the-
is a fixer, is he not?
Yep. It's one of the most influential fixtures in the city.
Yeah, she's gonna send him a little message. Hey there. Do you think you could give me a rat suit? Pretty please.
You get a GIF emoji back of a skull raising an eyebrow.
Investigation work.
Hot zones are
Pay you back.
Whoa.
Or even give it back once
the-
we're done?
The
Yeah,
magic
it could be a
words-
loan.
The magic words for Bones, I know from Bones, playing with Bones before. I'll pay you back. Huh?
It's
I'll pay you
it's a
for it?
fixer to
Yeah.
fixer thing.
Mhm.
The money.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
You get. I'm gonna have to do some digging. My last set of rad suits went to the reclaimers that live in your office or that live in your compound.
Out of
Let
character.
me
Cool.
know
We'll
if
just
it's a
steal those.
possibility.
Could we rent? Could we borrow
We
one from
Could
the
we borrow one? from them?
volunteer to do some cleanup, take the suits, and just.
Inventory.
Did you tell
Tell me
him
what you-
why we
Tell
made
me
the
what I
suits?
find.
I said investigation work.
Remember, Bones is not like he doesn't want like super details.
No.
Yeah.
Broad strokes, possible deniability,
Yes.
Oh, okay.
and also he can't help with metal,
Yes.
and he doesn't want to.
Oh, okay. Sorry, because Kraken
Exit
is
knows this.
thinking all reports, so they
Yeah,
would have to
you're getting-
explain it to him.
He's getting the Cliff's notes from Exit and like the long form report with
Yeah.
like annotated
Yeah.
and cross referenced.
Yep.
Yeah, because growing up, Kraken's best friend was best friend with a military brat, so that's why he thinks a little bit like a military.
He knows how the paperwork works. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
How urgent we talking?
How urgent is this magic?
You said we have 2 weeks.
You're right. As soon as possible.
The Scotty answer. Yes.
You get the Mr. Bones is writing. Mr. Bones is writing.
She's just seeing it in front of her.
Yeah. Mr. Bones is still writing.
You guys just see her looking in front of her, just going,
And then
Kraken
a
is
very
looking at his
hasty,
manifesto, said
I'll
that
have
he
to,
won't
like,
use it.
you can tell when Bones is not blowing you off, but he doesn't have an answer worth giving. I'll have to call you later. It comes out faster.
Yeah.
Like, you know, there's the standard text and
he'll call me later.
Okay.
So are we still going to the bar because we made so many plans to go to the bar?
I
mean-
think we need to.
Yeah.
We at least need to do a drive-by and see if somebody's been there.
Because even if he hasn't been there after this massacre, they're going to be on high alert.
Exactly.
I have a question. Are we
Mhm.
seeing our little friend Steve here as an ally?
Yes. He was a very nice person, and I don't blame him for what he did.
I don't know if we can, Kraken. Grief does horrific things to people.
Believe me, I know.
He doesn't have to be an actual cyber psycho, but if that video gets out anywhere, you might as well have CP tattooed on his forehead. I had to really think about how cyber psycho was spelled.
Yeah,
it all
I'm not
sounds wrong. None of the letters are
distributing
right.
this video
But
about
yeah.
my
Yeah.
friend. I don't want Max Tech looking for him.
Make a
Oh,
copy.
I got an question.
sorry,
Could I delete from the cameras? Or is
you'd be
it the
able
only
to-
copy?
there's going to be a server copy from the company that they bought the machines
Yeah,
from.
so yeah, keep this.
But
We
you
need
have the plausible deniability copy.
this. We also have something that we can have magic
Quote,
edit
unquote,
into
Evidence.
Yeah, we could also have magic edit it into whatever the fuck we wanted to say. So yeah,
Mhm.
It's time to manipulate some video.
Oh, okay, that's too smart for me.
So, Shane, you were gonna
Tell
say
me when you need computers or
Shane, you were gonna
socialism
say
power.
something.
Or social computer. That's your business card. Cracking computers and socialism.
Kraken. Make a
Yes.
copy of the video and delete the master. Make it disappear.
Make a copy, delete the master.
Okay, will do.
Shouldn't
From
we-
this computer or from
If-
the cloud?
If you can hack the server and delete it, do so.
He's going to need to be at
Yeah, I
the
was
server.
gonna say you have to be adjacent now. So in this
Yeah.
world, so
That would be a harder thing to do.
this is one of the reasons why I was asking if we want him as an ally. It's not going to be long before they're hunting him.
Let me deal with that.
Understandable.
He would scrap the. He would make a copy of those emails and he would scrap the computer and then take out the hard drives and put it in the microwave.
Okay.
I seen that in Mr. Robot.
I was gonna say that's the full the FU wipe.
The full
Yeah.
scramble, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so
Maybe that's why Lance doesn't trust microwaves.
he shot the last one and threw it outside.
He's about 80% capable of being destroyed by one.
And this microwave paid rent. So this microwave is a friend.
Actually, this microwave is the one that the Rotten Johnnies, you think, left after they attacked the precipice. Because they destroyed the place and left a brand new microwave in the room.
Mhm.
No, but there was a brand Kraken things that Mr. Bones gave them a new microwave because there was fresh new microwave with money on it. So it's Camrade microwave because it's paid rent.
All right. So now that things are starting to heat up for sure, I'm going to leave you guys a week to think about what you're going to do with the chipping in. And that gives me a week to write the map.
Okay.
So I would like to thank you guys because I'm dropping the curtain here at 10 to 8.
Amazing.
Thank you
It
guys for
was
playing. I really
great.
do appreciate it. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Bro. Thank you, Shadow. And thank you, Ruth. You guys are awesome.
You were great as well. I will write up the manifesto and post it in the cast chat.
I have actually, this was one of the
We'll put it in
ones
the
I've
public
actually
chat.
had plans
Okay.
for weeks now.
Yeah.
I knew it was going to be 3 strikes, you're out. The third trip to the frat house was always going to be the bad one.
Yep.
I didn't know how, I didn't know who, but now we do.
Yep.
So I'd like to thank you for being a part of that. I would like to thank Hellhounds in chat. Thanks for sticking around and being our band boss because you're awesome.
And Cheetos. Yay,
And
Cheetos.
Cheetos.
Cheetos are amazing.
If you're watching on the VOD or on YouTube, we do appreciate that as well. Please leave a comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification button, you know, all that stuff.
Tell Bison how amazing he is.
Yes.
Tell
And,
us how
and if you
great we
find
are.
any plot holes, tell me because I make these up hours before the session. And if I forget stuff, I'm going to forget stuff.
Real
We
life
can
is full of
plaster
plot holes.
over
Don't
the
worry
plot
about
holes.
it.
We'll plaster under them with craziness.
Think about your real life and how many plot hooks you didn't take over the years. This is perfectly acceptable
Yes.
behavior.
Definitely.
Yeah.
It's very cyberpunk.
Forgetting stuff is cyberpunk. I'm going to put that on a shirt.
Yes.
So yeah, thank you guys for being here tonight. Thanks for watching. You know, please hit the like button because I'm going to assume you did if you've been here this far. And lastly, certainly not least, please be nice to each other.
Good night.
Night, y'all.
Bye.
Good night. Bye.
Have a good night.